Dax, jumping into your recent inclusion in the USMNT national team World Cup qualifier camp, how did you feel about your performance in camp, and what were the keys to the group's couple of strong performances?
I think first of all, it was just a great experience in general. I think the way that the team has come together in the wake of, a lot of change and, a little bit of a rough start to qualifying has been phenomenal. The team is quite close, and I think Bruce Arena's come in and done a great job of simplifying everyone's role and making sure that guys are on the same page. And we all are obviously pulling towards a common goal, which is to qualify for the World Cup, because I think, it would be unacceptable if, the U.S., especially with where we are in our development as a soccer country, didn't qualify for a World Cup. So I think in terms of that aspect, it's been fantastic. On a personal level, I felt like I had a good camp. I felt like I trained well. I feel like I've, kind of transitioned into the group because I hadn't been involved with the national team that often. So, I know a lot of guys from Major League Soccer, even some of the guys that I didn't know very well, some of the guys that play in Europe. I think we all get along great. In terms of on the field, I think I've done a good job of just kind of knowing my role and establishing myself in training as a guy that is going to bring consistency. And I think Bruce appreciates that and likes that. So I feel good about the way I've been performing in camp. Obviously, not to get much game time or any at all is always frustrating. But again, it's the national team. So you go into camp with an open mind. If I play 90 minutes every game or 5 minutes one game and none the next or none at all, it's just an honor to be there. And so I'm going to continue to be a good teammate, continue to support the guys that do play, because I think that's really important, is making sure the guys that are on the field know that everyone behind them is pushing them to try to be better, but also supporting them. And I think that's a big aspect of being a successful national team.
Looking ahead here, you're going to have another opportunity right away, being included among the U.S. Gold Cup roster. What excites you the most about getting back into it, and what outlook do you have even on the Gold Cup as well?
Just another opportunity to try to stake a claim for a position on the national team. I think the Gold Cup is a fantastic tournament. Maybe it's an opportunity for guys that haven't played as much in the qualifiers to sort of step up and show the coaching staff their ability in a game. For me, I think if it is a more experimental roster or if it is a younger roster, I think me being a little bit older, it's an opportunity to kind of be a leader on that team and try to bring the qualities that I have in my leadership, to the field with a great, talented young group of guys. I think the competition is always exciting. You're on home soil. You get to travel to different cities and play in front of different fans. And experience, playing against different national teams that you don't normally play in qualifying maybe. So it's obviously a fantastic opportunity for all the guys that are kind of like on the fringe of the national team, not really in that core of like 15 or 16 guys that play every game when the full team is called together. And I think it's an opportunity to win a tournament. Anytime you get an opportunity to win a trophy, representing your country is an honor.